Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Your Firefighter Realtor, your DFW resource. My name's Sal. Are you a firefighter, EMT, paramedic? Are you in the profession, not in the profession, looking to move your profession here to the DFW area? This video is for you. I'll be going over some websites that will be critical for you to move your licenses and your certs over to Texas. Or if you guys are just looking to get in the profession, you guys need a college to go to, put yourself through school, or if you want a city that will put you through school, this video is for you. Go ahead and take a listen to this whole video. I'll be giving you some important websites that you guys will have to see and call in order to move your certs over. Again, this is just a very general information, nothing super specific. I'm not going to get into protocols. I'm not going to get into anything that we do. If you guys have any questions, I have a lot of friends that actually work in many of the departments here in DFW. I can find out for you. Let me know, just ask, reach out to me. I have a phone number, my email, all down below. Just reach out to me. I'm very open about any questions. Text me, whatever you need. All right, guys, so first we're going to be going over just a bird's eye view of DFW, what it looks like, all the kind of like the ESDs, the cities. Number two, we'll be going over TCFP, which is Texas Commission of Fire Protection, which is a governing body for all our certs for firefighting. And then number three for the EMT and paramedics is Texas Department of State Health Services. We'll be going over their website. For those websites, I'll keep repeating everything. Here's the big thing, guys. So many things change constantly. It's so dynamic. Make sure you reach out to them specifically if you have any questions on moving over your cert from a different state. I don't know how every single state works on moving your license over here to Texas, but I will say that they can answer your questions. So let's get into it. All right, guys, let's get started with that bird's eye view that I was talking about. As you can see here, this is the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. And believe it or not, lots of people from all the way from, if you can see on the right-hand side, Sulphur Springs, people come in from there just to work in the DFW area. I know a friend that lives all the way down here in Comanche. There's a 2-hour commute to come into the city to work. Plenty of people from Weatherford come into the city to work, all Jacksboro, Decatur. And it's just, you can afford so much more land out here. But let's go ahead and take a look at, this is the Metroplex. It's huge. If there's no traffic, none whatsoever to go from Dallas to Fort Worth, no traffic, going Texas speeds, you'll probably get there in about 40 minutes. If there's traffic on 30 or on 20, good luck. Or on 183, good luck. You probably won't be there for about 2 hours. So, and usually that's the case if there's an accident, obviously. So if you guys want to work for Dallas, this is kind of just a little rundown of the area that they have. And believe it or not, Fort Worth is actually landmass wise is bigger than Dallas. And look how much it stretches all the way up. And yes, you do have Fort Worth fire departments that do line up this area and come out here. So I have some friends that work for Fort Worth. They say nothing but great things and how crazy it is. I'm not going to go over, this department's better than this department. I'm not here to say any department's bad or anything like that. It's very objective view that I'm giving for you guys, okay? If you guys want to call and talk about it, you guys can call me and talk, and I can give you other people's views that actually personally work there. My mouse is going crazy. Sorry about that. I know some people that work in the Colony, which is a small town up here that goes along the lake. Frisco is huge. I have a couple buddies that work in Frisco, and this is a very ritzy area. Obviously, you have the Toyota Stadium where the MLS play. MLS, and then you have if you can see it, it's right where the training facility for the Ford Center, the training facility for the Dallas Cowboys. So, alrighty. McKinney's growing. So if you guys are looking to be at the McKinney Fire Department, McKinney's definitely growing. Look at all that land they have, and they're still growing more fire stations. I've heard Prosper is a great place to work for. They're very, obviously, just kind of landlocked in here. I think they're looking at their third station now. I don't know any friends that work there, but I do know other people that have friends that work there. So I'll try to keep this as simple as possible. The two people that I know that work in Denton love Denton. Absolutely love Denton. They speak nothing but great things about it. This is actually another growing city where UNT is, the University of North Texas. And then obviously Arlington. This is where the Dallas Cowboys play, AT&T Stadium. And I have a buddy that just went there from where I work, and he is speaking nothing but great things. Just remember, this is going to be, from what he says, this is just a crazy crap show. It is a crazy department to work for. They have great fires. So does Mansfield. This is a growing city right now, Mansfield. If you guys are wanting to get in an apartment, and sorry about that, my mouse is going crazy. If you guys want to get in a growing apartment, Mansfield is that department to be in. Let's take a look at another one. So if you guys go from Dallas up to Fort Worth, and anybody ever calls the mid cities, Euless, Bedford, Hearst, North Richland Hills, Colleyville, all these cities right here, these are all what's called the mid cities. Irving, all right here. And a little bit different than what you're used to. Well, before I go into that, all this area right here, this little area that I'm circling with my mouse, this is very expensive homes, huge houses, $1 million houses, all in this area. So if you're looking to work for a ritzy place, this is Trophy Club, Westlake, Southlake. Those would be the three cities, and they're not small cities. They're actually pretty big. I mean, Southlake is a good little size. I mean, you kind of compare it to the rest of DFW, that's a good little size. And I think they have 3 to 4 fire stations there. Something a little different that a lot of people aren't used to. I'm not sure how it works in other metroplexes, but DFW International Airport actually has their own fire department. And it's the third busiest in the world, busiest airport in the world. It's the second largest landmass wise. And I guess it doesn't want to give me a whole thing, but I know they have several. I think they have 6 fire stations just for this whole area, and each side can handle its own incident. They have like 6 ARF trucks there. It's crazy. Love Field, which is right here, is run by Dallas Fire Rescue. This is where all the Southwest flights fly in. So this is just trying to give you guys some information. I know a guy that works for Duncanville. He loves it. It's not like a very, I won't say ritzy side of town. It's kind of a poorish side of town, but he says there's lots of fires that go here. DeSoto as well. Someone I work with, his son works for DeSoto and says he loves it. And then the growing parts out here, Midlothian and Waxahachie. So that's a little bit about that. Oh, how could I forget? Let's talk about Plano really quick. I think Plano has about like 20 stations. I'm not really, well, get that off. Plano has about like 20 stations, something like that. And it is written in their contract, from what I understand from people that work there, it is written in their contract that they have to pay the most firefighter. They have to pay the most in salary out of everybody in DFW. It's like written in like their civil service contract. It is, and they do pay well. And I'm not going to quote them until we go into this next website, but they pay very, very well for a DFW department. So I think that's pretty much it. Flower Mound, I've heard it's a great mixed department. You have really, really nice houses, huge houses. You have lake, and then you also have a lot of little grass fires here and there. From what I've heard, it's a great department to work for. There was recently an LODD, line of duty death. And that's pretty much it. Obviously, it's growing up this way. If you guys have any questions, I know plenty of people that work in. I know a couple guys that work in Burleson, out here in Weatherford. if you're looking to go into a department that doesn't pay well, fights a lot of fires, then Weatherford is the place to be. Now let's talk a little bit about EMS wise. Fort Worth. If you are a paramedic and you have no wants or desires to be a firefighter, but you want to run crazy medical calls, I've had multiple friends that worked for MedStar, which covers for Fort Worth, and they say the experience there is like none other. That's all I can say. I've worked on some calls with them, and they're good medics. I mean, I think like every department, you always have people that don't like their job or whatever, but they're good medics. They know what they're doing. So Arlington has AMR that runs their ambulances as of now. I think there's talks of that changing, but I highly doubt that because then Arlington would have to staff ambulances, and I don't think they want to do that. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. So the biggest city that has ambulances is going to be Dallas. They have their own ambulances. All right, guys. So next, let's get into TCFP. TCFP is the governing body for our certs for firefighters. If you guys, it's a really basic website, nothing too crazy. But if you guys need to contact them, go ahead and call them. They're so good at responding. No, I'm just kidding. They're actually pretty good. I've been to their office in Austin. So if you guys need to look for jobs, go ahead and go to Fire Service Jobs here. View current job positions, and this is going to give you a list for all of Texas. And I know most of the cities, so I know where they lie. But you can actually see, hey, if you want to work in Arlington, Arlington Fire Department is hiring probationary firefighter recruit, and it gives an approximate amount. If you want to move to Austin, Travis County Fire Rescue, not Austin Fire Department. It's just a county, and that's what they pay. Azle is up here. That's them. Bedford is up here. I think they're doing lateral transfers, if I'm not mistaken. Bexar County is San Antonio. Bryan is College Station, where Texas A&M is. College Station is where Texas A&M is. Bryan is the city right next to it. Burleson is here. That's not too bad. Paramedic preferred. You can be a firefighter EMT. Maybe they'll send you to paramedic school. Who knows? Carrollton. That's not too bad. Cashville's down by San Antonio. Conroe's down there by Houston. Capel's up here near the airport. That's not too bad. Or firefighter or paramedic. Oh, wow. So Capel is actually hiring straight paramedics. That's interesting to see. So you don't have to be, you can just be on the ambulance. Let's see, Denton Fire Department starting. And I'm not mistaken, Denton is civil service. I may be wrong, but could be wrong. Euless is hiring a deputy fire marshal, fire investigator, fire inspector, Farmers Branch. Not too bad. Actually, and then whenever you look at these, sometimes they'll go into like a weird website. Their city website. There you go. Look, $5,000 sign-on bonus. Paid upon hiring and half after a year. Nice. There's not a lot of people applying. Let's go back. Oh, great. Others. Grand Prairie. We didn't go over that. Grand Prairie's right next to Arlington and Irving. Not too bad. I think they just got a really big pay raise. Grand Prairie did. So Harris County, that's Houston. Helotes, that's San Antonio. Trying to see some different. All right, Plano. Here it is. Top step in 2 years. This is all right. Let's take a look at this. I think they're civil service. Yeah, they are civil service. Okay. Let's see if I guess it doesn't say here, but that's great. So you come in at 77, and then you top out at $93,000 plus $400 a month for paramedic pay. I mean, you'll make $100,000 in Plano. That's what I was saying about that. They are made to pay the most in DFW. It's not bad. It is not bad. Roy City, it's up here. Round Rock is in Austin. San Antonio Fire Rescue. Spicewood is down in Austin, and that's pretty much it. Now, there is another website that some other departments go through, but can't really. I totally forgot the name of it. Some other departments go through. It's not. Yeah, I forgot the name of it. But if you already have your fire cert, or if you don't have your fire cert, I'm sorry, these are the steps to do it. Your basic skills, pass exam, background check, all that good stuff. It's right here on this website, tcfp.com. Or you got to transfer to Texas. This would be it. If you have IFSAC seals, you can go and transfer them. Current qualifications in the state of Texas. Boom, there it is. All right. And let's say you want to go to college. Here, I'm just going to give you an example. One example. This is Tarrant County College in Tarrant County, Fort Worth. I've trained at this facility, and it is top notch. It is amazing. So this is when they were building it. This is the part. This is all fire, and police use it too. But because fire's cooler, they like our stuff. So this whole thing was built. Now this is when it was getting built. Now it's already built. Let me give you guys some pictures of you guys just want to go to college here and learn. They have like a 6-story and then a 4-story they do technical rescue on. They have like an apartment complex and stuff like that. I know we've done some drills where we parked right here and we sent in some fire hose, done that. They light it all on fire. Let's see. They have some trench rescue. They have like a mock fire station where they keep all their apparatus, but they have like a mock station where you respond from calls and stuff like that, and they train you. They have hazmat incident, railroad derailment, fires, so things like that. All right. Let's say you hate being a firefighter. You never want to be a firefighter, paramedic. Or if you're already a paramedic and you need to transfer your license, this is it. Texas Department of State Health Services. This is where you want to go. If you need your online services, EMS verification and licensing, right here. They also do a lot more stuff, but not unless you need to have a death certificate or a birth certificate or any one of these, or food handler, this is where you would go. They have an EMS reciprocity certification, out-of-state applicants. This is where you would go. I don't know how to do this because I didn't need to do it, but I have friends that do it. So if you guys need any help, you can call them, ask me. I've heard it's pretty simple compared to other states, but just let me know. I never done this, so. All right, this is just some more TCC Fireground. Oh, this is actually what it looks like. They have like a huge lazy river for swift water rescue. I've actually been caught up in this, so you get thrown in and you just spit out. It looks fun until you go over this little ledge right here, which is like a 10 to 15 foot drop, and then you get like sucked in, but it's fun until it isn't. Alrighty, well, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, please reach out. If you guys have any housing needs, if you need a lease, rent, buy, please reach out. I want to be a resource for you guys. This has been a really cool little video for me to make because I know a lot of people are moving here from out of state here and are in this profession, don't know what to expect. Please reach out to me. I will be more than happy to help you guys get settled into a department that you guys want to be in and are happy. There's a lot of people in our profession that aren't happy in the departments they're at. We can all complain about something, but it's best just to be in a good place where you can make change and put in effort and go from there. So if you guys have any questions, please reach out. Love you guys. Thank you guys later. See you guys later. Peace.